Welcome back, everybody. How are you? We're here with some Tomorrowland news from Disneyland. Could be this is just a rumor update here, a potential or just an idea update. Um, Disneyland is doing some major changes to prep for Star Wars Land currently. Matterhorn queue refurbishments, taking things out, widening walkways, as you all know. But there's a couple things that make you think that they're prepping for something bigger, the next big thing after Star Wars, which could be a Tomorrowland renovation. There's two things, a big thing here, and those are the same general areas, the motorboat cruise area, aka Fantasia Gardens, as well as the Matterhorn Queue refurbishment project. Let's go with the Fantasia Gardens first. They moved all the tables and chairs from Fantasia Gardens to the Small World Mall. The Fantasia Gardens is under complete scrims right now, and one would think no more routine refurbishment, but also one would think why refurbish Fantasia Gardens the more because no one uses it. And the people that do use it, it's just so out of the way, and it doesn't really need upkeep. People barely even notice it. I barely even notice it when I at Disneyland. It's so why even use it? By the way, if it's the area in the little lake motorboat cruise area, which is the little lake between the subs Matterhorn and It's a Small World. Um, there's a little landing or island there, and that's called the Fantasia Gardens, aka the motorboat cruise area. That's where the motorboat cruise queue and line. That's where the motorboat attraction was. This is the area that I'm talking about here. Um, but most people don't even notice it or even go over there when they're at Disneyland. So the question is, why even refurbish it? And it's not even just a simple like a paint job. I mean, it's completely covered in scrims, the whole area, all the way to the bottom of the monorail beam. So my question is, are they refurbishing it, or since they moved all the tables and chairs and moved them to the Small World Mall, are they just removing it? If they're removing it, why'd they take all these years to do it? The motorboat cruise area has been closed since for at least 3 decades by now, and they're just now removing the landing. Like, why not? Why just wait? Especially since they're doing using the budget must be pretty big this year for the Star Wars Land enhancements and stuff. There's all these construction projects: the Marvel Land, Star Wars Land, queues, refurbishments of rides, widening of walkways, all this stuff. So why take this year? I figure make it take like a quiet budget year. We're just doing regular ride refurbishment and maintenance. Take the Motorboat Cruise out then. But why wait till this year, the year before Star Wars Land opens, to do the take it out? And my thing, which coincides with the other thing, is that they're getting ready for Fantasyland, their Fantasyland expansion or their Tomorrowland expansion, one of the two, because Fantasyland and Tomorrowland meet right there. Tomorrowland's on this side. Well, it's really okay. Take a look at this. North side is Fantasyland. Tomorrowland's on the south side. On this side right here is the Matterhorn, and the subs are right here, the monorail and the Small World. That's you can kind of visualize the map over there. And the next big project is either Fantasyland or Tomorrowland. That thing is right in the middle of it. So my thing is that they're prepping for the next big expansion. They're gonna start working on it quickly right after potentially as soon as a few months to a year after Star Wars Land is already open. Next thing is the Matterhorn queue refurbishment. If you watch the latest Fresh Baked Construction Update Part 33 video, you'll hear Dave has heard from, I guess, some sources or from numerous people that the reason for the queue enhancements is to provide shade, like I thought, provide shade. Also to widen some walkways, or just the parade. That's also a parade crossing area. But as well to because the queue wraps around the mountain, so they want to remove that queue from a wrap around the mountain, put most of it under the shade structure, and kind of bunch it up into switchbacks, because they want to get people away from the back side of the mountain. The back side of the mountain is not also the monorail beam, but also it is the backside to the show building for Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters, and they want to get people away from that building. Keep in mind also in Tomorrowland we did the murals over there and this indoor Space Mountain queue. They moved it indoors. So all these little things I feel like could be prep for a major Tomorrowland renovation that could be happening relatively soon. Definitely in the early 2020s, because it's already 2018. Star Wars Land opens in 2019, and then we have the early 2020s. So that could definitely all these little things. If that is indeed true, they're doing the moving the Mountain West queue so they can get rid of the backside of the you move people away from the backside of the Buzz Lightyear. This could prove that Tomorrowland is getting a renovation very soon, much sooner than expected because it was originally going to be Fantasyland then Tomorrowland. So it could be potentially Tomorrowland then Fantasyland. Also with the rumors of the rocks getting, it was rumored also in fall of this year, which is now fall, that the rocks in Tomorrowland would be going away. Also going away for, and this is part of the widening of the sidewalks for Star Wars Land crowds. It was rumored that that was in the budget for fall. That could still happen. Fall just started. It goes all the way through September, October, and November. It goes all the way through December 21st. So we have all the way until that time. The rumor is that when they finish with the west side of the resort, which is Tropical Hideaway, Tiki Room, all that stuff, then they're gonna move to the east side of the resort and start the widening the sidewalks and stuff. That could also be when the rumored people mover tracks come, or the people rumored people mover track removal starts, as they have quietly removed the planters and seating from the edges of the people mover structure, and now it's completely bare, making it much easier to dismantle the people mover that they've already started that process. So it'll be very interesting. And I would like you to comment below what would you like to see in a Tomorrowland renovation if it happens? What type of rides? Would you like to see the Tron coaster? Any type of new rides? What do you want to stay? What do you want to get refurbished? What do you think is happening? What are these all? Is it like a big conspiracy theory, or is it just regular routine maintenance? Comment below what you think is coming, and also comment what would you like to see in a Fantasyland edition or Tomorrowland edition. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you want more updates on these, what could be coming to Tomorrowland and Fantasyland in the near future, and what could Disneyland be doing to potentially, get ready for this. Stay tuned, like, subscribe, and share this channel, and I'll be back tomorrow for the top 10, next installment of our top 10 Weekly Wednesdays.